Justin Trudeau has initiated the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit, CERB for short, and it's an $82 billion package that will be going out to Canadians very soon. Millions of Canadians. And I'm not exaggerating there when I say that. When you compare our numbers to the United States, somehow per capita, Canada has managed to fare much, much worse than our southern neighbor. Dramatically worse. Chalk it up to good leadership on the part of Prime Minister Blackface. Now, we all know that Justin Trudeau is a reckless spender in the good times, but it's turning out to be even worse in the bad times. He promised to be spending about $10 billion in deficit money every year of his tenure when he was elected in 2015. Now, Canadians understand we need to reach a little bit deeper into our pockets right now, but he's reaching much deeper. This is deficit spending in the 12 figures. And I'm going to show you right now exactly how reckless this is and why it is so reckless. Because Justin Trudeau, as is his tendency, is favoring non-Canadians over Canadians. Money, taxpayer money that you and I are paying is going to be going to Chinese international students. It's going to be going to temporary foreign workers. And get this, they don't even need to be permanent residents. Now, I'll break down the benefit package here for you. It's $2,000 every month for 4 months. That's about $500 per week. And it goes to everyone, regardless of how much money they made. They could have been making $100 a week. They just had to be making $5,000 throughout the year and then throughout 2019. And then this year, in 2020, they'll cash in this $8,000 sponsored by you and me, the taxpayer. Here's the stipulations. You need to reside in Canada, be 15 years old, stop working, and have made $5,000 last year, and have only been unemployed for 14 days this year. And that's just the start. There's caveats. Now, if you scroll down the information package on the Government of Canada website, you'll see a question embedded kind of deep in. It'll say, can you receive it if you're not a Canadian citizen or permanent resident? And it's very clear. You must reside in Canada and have a social insurance number. Oh, but there's a caveat here. If you don't, workers who aren't a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident, including temporary foreign workers and international students, well, they are eligible. They just have to meet the other requirements, aka they just have to have made $5,000 last year, and boom, they get $8,000 sponsored by the taxpayer. Justin Trudeau has made sure that for some reason international students are lumped in to this bailout package that Canadians are getting, that Canadians are paying for ourselves. And on top of international students getting this money, the money that they made in 2019, the $5,000, doesn't even have to have been earned domestically here in Canada, which means any random international student from any random country, I don't know, let's take a guess at which one it could be. I wonder why Justin Trudeau lumped international students into this bailout. Any student from, for example, the University of British Columbia, whose father owns a business in, I don't know, say Beijing, if they're getting dividends from their parents' company, an allowance of just $100 a week, not unreasonable, and that money has now stopped flowing, well, Justin Trudeau is going to make sure they're taken care of with your money. The fact that this money is available to virtually anyone who wants it, even temporary foreign workers who are here bringing in the coronavirus to Canada. 10 of them in Kelowna were infected with it. But Justin Trudeau is going to make sure they're all taken care of. The fact that it's available to international students who are going to be fleeing the country the moment they get this money, you can go back to their parents in Beijing, shows that Justin Trudeau's priorities are more messed up than they have ever been. For Rebel News, I'm Cian Bexty. Thanks for checking out our coverage here at Rebel News. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I have a favor to ask you. YouTube is directing all traffic towards mainstream media outlets in light of the global pandemic. If you click the notification bell at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen on YouTube, you'll stay up to date with the other side of the story.